Well, I'm doing pretty good. Can you hear me now, Dave?
Loud and clear, my friend. That's a lot better.
Well, I am actually in the infusion center at UMC Medical Center. I am receiving chemotherapy as we speak, and I'm also going to receive my third pint of blood in less than a week. Now, I'm on a different chemo regimen now that's really pretty tough on you. It's even tougher than the first one that I took. And it caused my platelets to get very low last week. In fact, I don't want to gross anybody out, but I'll tell you the whole story. I got a nosebleed, and I had a hard time getting it to stop, and actually went to the emergency room. And they got it to stop, but then they ran my blood and said, dude, your platelets are like 13,000, which is dangerously low, very, very low, to the point if, let's say I would have been bleeding internally or something, I literally could have died because my platelets had gotten so low from the chemo. And I was supposed to receive 3 pints of platelets. I got 2 on Thursday night. They had ordered them at like 12:30 that day, and I didn't get them until 2:30 the next morning because they just weren't there. They finally got them processed and got them there. Thank you, Mississippi Blood Services. I was supposed to get a third bag of platelets. They didn't have them by the time they discharged me from the hospital on Thursday, so I was going to see my doctor last Friday. They were going to give me the bag of platelets as an outpatient. Waited, and never got them. They weren't there. They weren't there, Dave. Okay? I don't want you to think this is about me, that I'm talking to everybody out there. Okay? Yes, it did affect me. But not only did it affect me, it affected a whole lot of other people. A whole lot of other people that were probably and could have been sicker than me. Yes, I was very sick. I very much needed platelets. I got 2. That was enough to get me at least to where I wasn't in grave danger anymore. And I literally mean grave danger where my platelet count was. And I needed that third bag of platelets, and they just didn't have them. Now, I understand giving platelets is a pain in the butt. You have to do what I'm doing right now. You sit in a chair, you're hooked up to a machine, you got a blanket on you. It takes about 4 hours. It takes very much a commitment to do that. But, folks, there's people out there that need this every day. I'll give you another fact that's happened. That because I couldn't get that bag of platelets, they went ahead and gave me a bag of whole blood just to help me out. Well, Friday, I don't know if y'all know, I told it last week, but Friday I went out to the Medical Disney World of Houston, Texas, which is MD Anderson, and I don't mean that lightly. It is a wonderful place, and it truly is Medical Disney World. It's bright, it's clean, it's brand new. They have restaurants, and they have bars, they have people that are friendly. They're just everybody. It's just an unbelievable place. But while I was out there, I received my second bag of whole blood before I could come home yesterday. Because, again, platelet count and my hemoglobin count was down back due to chemo. We came in here this morning. As always, before you receive your chemo, they do your blood. They check your vital signs. They make sure you're okay, that they can give you chemo and not give you any more issues than what they have. Well, my nurse came in and told us, well, you're getting chemo, but you're going to be here all day because you're also going to get another pint of blood. So right now they're matching my blood. Right now they're doing the match, doing all that good stuff. I'm receiving chemo, but I'm about to receive my third pint of blood in a week. And Dave, I was sitting in that chair where you're sitting right now, and I've sat there many, many times, and I've asked people to give blood. Hey, we're doing a remote. It's JT. We're live at Mississippi Blood Services. Come out here and get blood. We desperately need it. The shelves are truly low. They're very low. We've got pizza. We've got plenty of room for you. It's not going to take time. We'll give you a T-shirt. Y'all come get blood. It's so important. It's so important. Dave, it's so important. It's so important. And it's not me. I'm not making this. Please don't think I'm making this about me. But there's so many more people, just like myself, right now, who are undergoing some very rigorous chemo to battle their cancer. Everybody knows my story. I'm going through lymphoma. By the way, I got a great prognosis out at MD Anderson. That's where I'm going to do my stem cell or my CAR T transplant. Don't know which one yet. Doctor gave me great hope, gave me good progress, said I got a great chance of not only getting into remission but being cured. But through this process, I had to do chemo. Again, I'm doing it again today. If I was on video, I would turn it around right now. I'd show you the 3 bags that are hanging there going in right now, and then I'll get a pint of blood later today. I can't stress to everyone enough, this is JT, the real person. The JT as real as you get. Not JT, the talk show host today, but JT, the cancer patient who's receiving chemo and will receive his 3rd pint of blood in less than a week. Folks, the blood's not there. The platelets aren't there. I never got my 3rd bag of platelets because they just weren't there. And I beg you, not for me, but for everybody else out there, y'all, 45 minutes, you can give it a pint of blood. If I'm not mistaken, ask them, Dave. I think it's about 3 or 4 hours to get platelets. You sit there, you do like me, you watch TV, you cover it with a blanket. They give you a bunch of cookies and juice and stuff like that. But the platelets are what are invaluable to cancer patients, as well as whole blood for everyone else. So it's not just about accidents. It's not about people that are in a car accident. It's not just about people that are having surgery that are going to need blood. There's people out there every day. There's a whole room full of people out in that waiting room right now that have cancer and or sickle cell that need blood, and they need it all the time. So I can't plead to you more than that, to tell you the hard truth and to tell you how it's affecting me and how it's affecting a lot of people. And that's the absolute truth, Dave.
JT.